those cliches and catchphrases at first were kind of cool, but now ESPN, it's so hard to watch SportsCenter. It's all about, these wacky calls and stuff.
Could go all right.
Could go all the way.
Well, no, he was...
Shut up.
No. See, he's talking about Berman, and you're talking about Cassell. And Cassell's famous one was, look at that monkey run, or whatever he said.
Look at that monkey run.
Do we have that?
But that was only something he said.
That was insane.
In a moment.
Yeah, but that was nothing.
And it wasn't racist.
He was calling other people monkey, too. He used to use that all the time.
White guys, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a thing. How was it a racist?
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think of more John Sterling.
First of all, he is a racist. I think every single person that has some racism in them.
I don't.
Oh, without a doubt. Every person has racism
Not
in
true.
them, and every person has a little hypocrisy in them. Yes.
It's not true.
Oh, without a doubt.
I happen to
without a doubt in my mind.
I don't dislike other races. I just like white people more.
There you go.
Some people's racism comes out a little louder, but in general, we're all racist.
I don't call it racism. I call it human nature. This is
nature?
human nature. It's in the animal kingdom. Your lions, they hang out with the lions.
Right.
Your zebras, they hang out with the zebras.
Well,
we, as human beings, are more comfortable hanging out with our own kind.
You're wrong, though. No one likes the zebras. Part white, part black.
that's why the lions just rip their throats out.
That's right.
Their carcasses wide open on the plains of the Serengeti.
The lions in their black boots just attack the poor zebras trying to eat and enjoy their lives peacefully.
Just trying to eat.
Asshole lions aren't even hungry. Just attack them.
I like crocodile footage myself on the zebra. Or one of those big water buffalo goes to the lake, and they're kind of looking around. They got those huge eyes, and they're going, huh, what? And they go to take the drink, and they're looking for like a lion or something to come out from behind them. So they're constantly craning their neck around, looking. Out of nowhere, whoop! The crocodile grabs his face and pulls him in and spins around and rips his head off. And you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at nature, because that's what it's all about. You're getting a drink, you're looking behind you, you don't want to get fucked in the ass, and a crocodile grabs your face. Welcome to life.
That's the problem with humans. We just continue to try to go against nature. We're going to lose that game.
Basic human nature.
We're going to lose that game in the end.
Political correctness can stop what is basic human nature. We are still, in essence, animals. We try to put rules on ourselves to try to make ourselves seem better than just being animals. We're pretty cool animals, being able to use our brains like we do. And when you look at everything that we've built and figure that we've pulled raw materials out of the earth and reformed it to make buildings and cars, that's pretty goddamn cool.
And that's because we're from another planet.
Yeah, but, some people say that.
We came here on a spaceship. It's very obvious.
You're insane.
It's very obvious to me. Yeah, I watched the History Channel, the Discovery Channel. There's some like runways and stuff there from the olden days.
How do you expect that we're still animals?
And then the cavemen with the spaceship drawings and stuff. We're spacemen.
Are you saying that a lot of things in the Bible, but people speculate, were actually spaceships, like the Chariot of Fire?
Yes.
That was in the air?
Yeah, no, I have no doubt in my mind. I have no doubt in my mind we're from another planet. We came here on a spaceship, and that's why we're very uncomfortable, because this is not really our environment.
What is?
I don't know.
Rigel 7?
We came from another planet that was far more advanced than this silly planet. Dude, because why isn't there just another form of life that's...
SETI Alpha 6?
A lot of people say that we were actually an alien experiment, kind of put here like plants to see what would happen.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I think.
This is SETI Alpha 6!
Why isn't there just another form of something that's just a little bit stupider than us?
There is.
What?
Gorillas.
There's a big drop.
Gorillas are pretty stupid on the whole line down from us. All
right, why is there another form of something jumping on the bus with us after work?
Just some other animal that knows enough to pay, get on, and take public transportation. You know, you bring up a moronic but brilliant point.
That's all
there
I'm saying.
There should be some other species of creature that can at least use what we've made. They don't have to be smart enough to make it.
Right.
But if a gorilla decides he wants to go from point A to point B, he should be smart enough to take his toll money and pay it.
That's all I'm
his
saying.
fare and use our transportation.
That happens all the time. If you take in certain buses.
All right. Jesus. You know, a radio show got fired for that exact bit.
What bit?
Did. The gorilla riding the bus bit up in Boston.
I didn't hear that.
They didn't get fired, but there was a gorilla loose in the zoo. And it would just happen to be found at a bus stop.
And sitting at a bus stop. And maybe, hey, see what happens when they try to use the bus?
And
we bring them back to the fucking zoo.
And there were some jokes that were made. Let's just keep it at that. Certain lines at the bus.
Yeah, he said he was waiting for, the DJ said that the gorilla was waiting for a certain bus line that is known to be just a minority.
Oh, okay.
Going to maybe Roxbury.
Yeah, going to Roxbury.
All right.
And he got reprimanded.
Well, that's why they're looking for the missing link.
Let me just go back to this point. There's just a drastic drop-off.
Like to even make something like our primitive tools, like a little tomahawk. Remember hundreds of thousands of years ago when we were still cavemen, we were making tools out of rocks. They would take a stick and some obsidian and put them together and make like a hatchet or a spear, something like that. Where is another animal that is getting up to that point where they're making these things?
Exactly.
We've all seen the chimp use the stick to get the ants out of the hole.
Right. No,
that's pretty much it, a stick?
Yeah, they haven't advanced past that where they go, hey, I'm going to go, you know what? I've been watching these humans a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go to Home Depot and just drag some pieces of wood out and see what I could do with the wood.
I'm glad they've built all this because now I don't have to be smart enough to build it all, but I can use it by gum.
Why can't you go through Central Park and all of a sudden see some kind of animal that is attempting at least to duplicate what we've done?
Yeah.
There's buildings all around.
Build something.
There's a drastic drop-off, and that's where I have a problem when I smoke my weed and lay around at night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not smoking the weed yet.
What you see is intelligence, though, but like maybe because we have to have that. For instance, there are insects that leap 30 times their own body height. We can't do that. Chameleons change color. Owls have things in the back of their head, so it looks like they're looking the other way.
These are all natural things that their body does.
That's all this is.
How about taking natural resources from your surroundings, converting them into conveniences for yourself?
That's born from a natural thing, which is a function of your brain. It's all born from a natural evolutionary thing in your brain. For them, it's their body changes physically.
Admit that only the simians have the divine spark. Come on, Caleb.
Why haven't the squirrels organized and attempted one attack on us?
The squirrel? Well, slow down. I don't think they're ready for an attack. I don't think any species is ready to mount an attack
against the human. That's what I'm saying, though. That's where I have the problem in all this crap, that there's a drastic drop-off.
There really is. I agree with Opie on this
all the other animals, if you really think about it, they sort of live together in this kind of nice way. Not nice, but there's predators and there's prey.
It's the circle of life. They got this whole thing going on.
And then it's stupid humans messing it all up.
It's not messing it up. I think we do a pretty good job. But we do convert where we live.
There's no other
to be our convenience.
There's
we have
no other animal on Earth that represents like the humans. You can go to every corner of the globe now, and there is human representation.
We don't have to survive. We've done it in the past where we just use very simple, archaic tools and use our natural surroundings to survive. We now take our natural surroundings and convert them into completely different things.
Like flying. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you look at a 747. It's a miracle of modern technology, and every piece of it came out of the ground or the oceans or the atmosphere. Nothing was made like that, and you were able to build it and fly in it.
And there's a huge drop-off, you're right, about intelligence between people and apes. But what I'm saying is the difference between us and gorillas is not as much as, say, a gorilla and an amoeba or that form of life, that form of thing. You know what I mean? There's not that big of an intelligence difference when you compare that to a basic
all I'm saying,
piece of bacteria.
Look, ain't even trying.
Look. Yeah, exactly. The gorillas have seen the freaking planes in the sky. Why not
looking
for good going, I'm going to see if I can get on one of those things.
They don't even look up at it.
See where it takes me.
They don't. If you
I understand what Jimmy's saying.
They don't look and go, wow, that's pretty cool, and watch it fly by.
The intelligence
they do.
The intelligence.
I've talked to them.
The intelligence thing goes like this: slowly goes down, all the way to the amoeba. That's how I look at it. But the problem is, humans are at the top.
It's a big step.
Then it's a big step down, and then a slow, gradual all the way down.
All the other animals.
That's all I'm saying.
Have varying intelligence and potential, but it's like a wedge.
Right.
It's a slow climb from the stupidest of little one-celled creature to, the gorilla or the dolphin, some people say. And then at the top of that wedge, there's a sheer wall that goes up to humans.
That's what they're saying about the missing link. Is there a link that's a little bit closer between the two of us that
Earl
just didn't
Douglas.
make it?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot? There ain't no Bigfoot.
I want to hold out hope there's Bigfoot.
No, there's not.
That was my thing growing up.
A man said he did those for years. He did those tracks. It was a hoax. A lot of them are hoaxes. Some of the most famous ones have been confessed as hoaxes.
Yeah.
As was the Loch Ness Monster photo, that famous silhouette.
Yes.
Don't wreck
Guy
my
on
buzz.
his deathbed.
Don't wreck my buzz.
Surgeon's photo.
I love the in search of stuff.
But I don't think. I think it was just something that happened, that somehow we got this intelligence and rule the planet.
Nah.
Pretty much it. I don't think we came from anywhere else.
Nah, we come from
somewhere else. It was just the way things happen here on Earth.
To think this is the only place with stuff on it that's...
No, I'm thinking there's other places with
things.
stuff on it, and it doesn't even have to be similar to Earth. I just think this type of life, human life, is on this planet because of the way things worked out. We are the perfect kind of life form for where our planet is in the solar system, its atmosphere, its amount of water to land, like everything that makes Earth what it is contributed to why we are the way we are, why we have two eyes, why our noses are like this. Why, if it was any different, I don't think life couldn't exist, but it wouldn't look like us, and it would just be something else.
But just think of your everyday life. Like, when I go skiing, why not one other type of thing attempting it?
You want to see, like, a moose?
Something going, wow, that looks like fun.
Skis on, going, I've been watching these bastards do this
Maybe
forever.
not even the skis, just going, hey, wow, look at what they're doing. I want to try that somehow.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing.
You get nothing out of these creatures, these stupid animals.
True, mooses are dumb.
They really are stupid.
The best, though, example going all the way back to the bus. That makes me laugh.
The bus, they're right there.
Why not?
You want to go point A to point B. It's a very convenient way to do it.
I don't know, though. I've seen spiders in my car.
Well,
now Jimmy brings up a good point. Did he do that on purpose?
Maybe they've tried to do that, and they keep getting squashed, and they're like, fuck this shit, let's just walk. Every time I try to hitch a ride, somebody steps on me.
Someone ruins the whole thing for me. Yeah.
You ever have like you have a mouse. The mouse comes in, he finds free food. He's like, this asshole's got the whole setup. What do? You put down glue and you starve him and step on him. Maybe his friend saw that and said, look, fuck this. Let's hang outside in the trash.
Another good point by Jimmy Norton.
So maybe they are learning.
I like that.
When they interact with man, there's always a problem for them.
I still think cats are aliens. Asians are part aliens.
Asians?
Yeah. And the frogs are disappearing. Someone has to look into that. Thank you.
Frogs?
Yeah, the frogs, that's a weird creature, too. And they're disappearing. I think they're being called
back. I think that's
they're being called back home.
A lot of people
natural habitat is being
they're disappearing.
Upon.
No. They're disappearing drastically,
frogs,
and someone needs to look into it.
Amphibians are very touchy.
They're not happy with something down here.
It's a very specialized
and they're going back home.
For them.
They're going back.
You think so?
Yeah, someone needs to look into the frogs disappearing.
Frog?
Yes. I'm telling you.
Well, a lot of people say that the frogs are not disappearing. It was a big hoax, and that they're all just living somewhere like on a beach or on some kind of a resort. But that whole thing with the frogs being murdered was just never happened.
There's someone out there that'll help me with the frog theory.
I got to say, this conversation is perfect for the date, which is 420. This is the date, and I'm sure there are people smoking pot just glued to their radio going, yeah, I've been saying this for years. You're stoned. Don't worry
Why
about
not
it.
one other creature checking out a baseball game?
They do.
Yeah, last time that happened, a bird flew down, Winfield hit a baseball into it. Why should they go there?
Yeah, but fans get hit all the time. That poor girl died at a hockey game, but people are still going to hockey games.
Because we're dumb. Birds are smart.
So
one bird gets it, they're like, fuck, this game stinks.
So I fought back. Why not?
Talk to the bird that stepped in front of the big units pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a good one, too. He just can't want to watch the game. Poof!
Maybe the bird's trying to enjoy the game, and Giambi hits a home run, and they have to hear John Sterling go, the Giambito! And the bird flies away and says, I'd rather be electrocuted on a wire than hear this hack.
Why not one cheetah entering the Olympics?
One cheetah?
Yeah.
I think they're allowed.
The fastest human alive and stuff like that. You got to think the cheetah's looking on that going, oh, my God, that's a joke.
Because the cheetahs catch these fast people over in Kenya and eat them. It's no challenge for them. The cheetahs aren't having fun unless they can eat you.
They laugh at the Olympics. If only they watched television.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would laugh at that.
I think it stinks.
You know what they call joggers in Africa?
What?
Joggers.
Lion bait.
Is this a real thing?
Yeah.
Better be. Because it was going to get...
No. Wow. Lion bait?
It's lion bait, yeah.
Really?
Let's go to Mike in New York. Mike?
Hey, Opie.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man? first of all, you got an attitude problem, but that's different. Okay. Anyways, yeah. If you type
let's explore this attitude problem. What's my problem?
No, I just think you do. You're always angry.
I know he is, right?
Hold on. I am so glad.
In the old days.
Yeah, thank you, Anthony. Thank you for sticking up for me, and I didn't have to do it myself. In the old days, if you're a real old listener to the show, I was a very, very, very angry, miserable person. Mm-hmm. Anthony and I had a lot of success, and I never really enjoyed it. That's the fact. My personal life sucked. Our situation that we were in sucked, and I just didn't enjoy it. All that cool stuff you read about us, I never enjoyed it. Here at XM Satellite Radio, I'm really, really enjoying myself, okay? And the only thing is I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm giving you a serious answer, by the way. And I just want things to work the way Anthony and I know it could work. That's all. That's the only problem I have now, and that's shape management in shape. Get management in shape, and make sure we have really good equipment and really good people around us. That's it. That's the only thing I have these days. I am having so much fun doing the show with these guys. It's not even funny. All right, so there's the answer to that.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
No,
yeah,
I don't think. Hold on, I don't think I'm a good guy.
You're not.
No.
What's funny though is that you guys, and I don't know, you guys act like me. It's funny. It's like I got a piece of
half of me is
Anthony in my head. Anthony in my head. I got Norton in my head. I got you in my head.
Half of me.
Even Ben, I Herky and Jerky. I don't know. Even Pat from Munaki.
Half of me is a good guy. I really do have this whacked out psycho thing in my head. But whatever. Go ahead.
What's your point, sir?
Anyways, the reason why I called in the first place is if you go on Google and you type in failure and then you click I feel lucky or I'm feeling lucky, it comes up with George Bush's bio.
Well, of course it does. What do you expect? I mean, somebody thought it would be kind of funny to do, and it is kind of cool.
All right, Mike, thank you.
Baloney boobs too.
Mike, your new name for the show is The Cooler. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Terry in Georgia.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Unlike the last dickhead that was just on, I don't think you have an attitude problem, Opie. I love you guys. You're fucking hilarious. Jimmy, you're the coolest.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But let's ease up on the language.
I like listening to you guys every morning. You make me laugh. I don't think you have many listeners down here in Georgia, so I'm going to try to spread the word for you with a little O&A sniper. I'll have something for you next week to listen to, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Terry.
That's what Malvo and Muhammad were doing, by the way, trying to spread the word in D.C.
I know.
They were shooting anyone without a WOW sticker.
Ryan in Florida.
Get your WOW sticker.
Hey, guys.
Yeah. You're protected if you have the WOW sticker. Ryan, go ahead.
Now, are we the smarter of the creatures because we change our surroundings, or are we the lasting of the creatures because we're the only creatures that don't adapt to our surroundings?
We adapt to it, but we do it brilliantly. We take our surroundings, instead of taking wood and just using it in its natural form and making a hut out of it like we used to, we figured there are better ways to make planks of wood and then use wood products to make other things, and we change it around. You could take rocks and build a wall, or you could take the minerals out of the rocks and build steel.
We don't adapt brilliantly, Anthony.
I think we do.
Hold on. I got to argue with Anthony.
Okay.
We rarely argue on the show. Watch this. Watch this go down.
Point counterpoint.
Oh, guys, don't blow the gig. Be friends.
We don't, because just turn off the electricity and see what happens.
Well, that's just it. We don't turn off the
We
electricity.
will lose our effing minds.
Figure it out.
And we would not survive.
I think we would figure it out.
We'd survive.
Oh, hey, man, I agree to that. Down in Florida with the hurricanes, power went off and everybody went nuts.
There you go.
Oh, you go nuts
and that was
for
only
a little
for a couple
while.
days.
It's inconvenient.
Yes.
There's generators. There's other things
They
for these
lost
small little
their
pockets
mind.
of power outages, and everyone's fine about it.
How are the fat people going to get around without electricity, Anthony?
I don't know.
Why don't you answer that question?
What, you mean on the little rascal scooters?
Yeah,
or
they have all sorts of ways to get around.
They're going to have to either adapt, lose weight, or die.
By the way, the whole pollution thing and things coming from the ground,
Yeah.
I don't worry about pollution.
I don't either.
Because it all came from the ground to begin with.
There it is. When you change the form of certain things and pump it into the atmosphere, it does do a little damage.
Certainly does.
But
that's our that's our egos getting in the way.
I think you're right about that. I think this planet is fine. When we say we're destroying the planet, I think that's ridiculous, and I think it's somebody that gives us a little too much credit.
And that Earth Day, is that coming soon? They do it in spring.
I don't acknowledge it.
What a joke!
Yeah,
I remember being a kid at Washington Drive Elementary School there, Anthony, in Centerport, Long Island.
Ooh.
And every Earth Day, we had to clean up the whole freaking playground.
Oh, they make you clean up. Yeah, they put you on work detail.
I was smart back then.
I'm smart.
I'm thinking, all right, we're cleaning up all this, quote, pollution, so they could take all that pollution and then put it somewhere else.
They put it in a landfill.
Are we really cleaning up at that point?
You just move it around.
We're just moving it from one place to another.
We move it around to a place that's out of sight, out of mind kind of thing.
Yep.
But it's
not
still
cleaning anything up, really.
Yeah, unless you could take the actual pollution off the planet and throw it on another planet, we're not really cleaning up.
You just shuffle it around a little bit.
Thank you.
That's all.
Just wait till you see me on weed.
But long after we were gone from this planet, long after where some cataclysmic event or our own undoing eliminates human beings from this Earth, you know how quickly the planet would recover from any damage we're doing to it? Like people that go, we're damaging the rainforest and this, that, or the other thing. It would take a matter of a few hundred years for everything to just be fine again.
Yeah, because all those seeds are still there.
Oh, yeah. Where'd they go?
The seeds are still there.
They're all still
We
there.
just kind of stomp them down.
You ever see a sidewalk that hasn't been used, an abandoned
Exactly.
sidewalk that hasn't been used for 10 years or something? Some new roads put in, the old one they just kind of put on the side. It's gone.
Everyone clear out of Manhattan.
Trees growing through
Everyone
it.
clear out of Manhattan. Give it 10 years. You
10
won't even
years.
recognize the place.
The place would look great. Every street would have trees and bushes growing in them.
Yeah, the seeds are still there. We just stomp them down every day.
Yeah, every day they're stomped down. The vines crawling up the buildings.
There's tiny little plants growing every day on the sidewalk. We just stomp them down and kill them.
Stomp them. He's trying.
He's trying
little
it.
plant goes, oh, I just
He's
broke
trying. And eventually, it'll grow again.
Yeah.
By the way, the
Long after
electricity argument, Roman Empire,
Yeah.
no
There you
electricity.
No electricity there. Seemed to do pretty well.
They did all right for a while.
Whole world.
We are
Right.
very adaptive. If something happened where we ran out of the fossil fuel, and I've gotten these people that tell me that the fuel has 30 years left and it's running out. They've been saying that for years, too. But if the fuel did run out and we couldn't make electricity the way we do now with fuel, we'd figure something else out.
Adapt.
We'd figure something else out. That's the beauty of the human being. We got everything under control. Don't sweat it.
All right, Ryan, anything else?
Yeah, man. It's one more thing, and I know I'm going to get hammered for it, but here we go.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, Mr. Opie, and as for animals, you know, the beavers that dam up rivers to make lakes, man.
That's
the
true.
beaver dams up the river.
That's just more of an instinctive thing. They can't comprehend why they're doing it.
And they're not doing it to be smartasses.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to dam up this river. Screw the people downstream.
Yeah. A lot of people do things just so they don't die. That's instinct. I mean, I'm kind of going against my own earlier argument, but that's not really a sign of intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we do things to fly, to be convenient. You know, you get your prostate checked as preventative medicine.
Yeah. Human
I think
beings
it feels
seem to be
good.
the only species on the planet that do things to make their life more convenient.
Like monkeys don't look at other monkeys and then turn away when the other monkey looks and then go jerk off thinking about the peek they got at the other monkey.
Right.
I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. They'll just jerk off right at anything.
Elephants don't try to get other elephants to pass out so they can take pictures with their elephant cocks by the passed out elephant's face.
You know, you bring up another good point.
Have
that
you
I
seen
thought
the
of.
clip on the news today?
That elephant is great. Good. What, crashing through a bank or something? Wait till you see this video
elephant
later.
crashes through a big plate glass window, and he's in some kind of office setting, and he's just losing his elephant mind.
Yeah,
He doesn't know how to go, I'd like to make a deposit, please. I'd like to deposit these peanuts.
These poor elephants that just finally snap and go, these motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
Right.
You
motherfucker.
How did the discussion get from the Pope to life on Earth?
Well,
Well,
don't
that's
worry.
the program, my friend.
We're under control. We're going to bring it right back around. But you were saying, what were you saying about the thing? Because I had something.
Oh, and electricity?
No, after that.
Oh, I don't know. It was something
Just
poignant.
before the elephants.
Beavers. Oh, the thing with human beings have, the other animals don't have this conscious awareness.
Oh, yeah, okay. The best thing we did as humans is put clothes on our body so we could get things done.
Yes.
Yes.
See, I think the first step, these other creatures, if they're listening in right now,
Yeah.
you got to cover up.
Mhm.
Because their whole day is just getting laid.
Yeah.
They're out of their minds. Their genitals are exposed. Everyone's genitals are exposed. Of course, that's all you're going to think about. For these other creatures, cover up your little ballies.
You think that'd start the ball rolling?
That
for
would
them
start
to
the ball
thinking
rolling.
about other things.
Yes. Yes.
That's a good point too.
Little clothes for squirrels will start the whole process. Because then the other animals see the squirrels with clothes on and go, oh, hey, what's going on there?
Yes. I'm being asked on by Mr. Squidlow, Whackbag. Professor Anthony, didn't Egypt have crude batteries? Yes, I do believe they would take some type of ceramic container, and if you put a sliver of zinc and copper in there, and then fill it with some kind of acid, even fruit juice from the lemon or lime would be enough to actually produce an electrical current. What they used it for back then, I have no clue. Maybe heat. Maybe you could put a little wire between the two and get some resistance. But there were, yes, crude batteries made.
Forget Aristotle and fuck Socrates. Here comes Professor Anthony.
Glad I could answer your question.
And by the way,
about everything.
Yeah, but it's not college. It's a dumb question. The batteries, what were they supposed to listen to music on if they didn't have batteries, sir? For hundreds of years in Egypt, these dummies had Walkmans that no one could figure out.
Couldn't listen. Their iPods
were shit.
Getting all mad because they couldn't transfer their Windows files to their iPod.
Their computers were good until they ran out once and they had no electricity to recharge it.
Yeah.
So they had to keep buying laptops.
Speaking of laptops, now we're really just now the lead is really growing fast over everybody else because we're in the computer age and they're
not even the abacus. You don't even see a monkey fiddling with those dopey Asian beads for the abacus.
You would think one of them would have had a calculator by now.
Something.
Just something.